Wow, I'm still having a hard time believing how different this is going to be. Um, I've been thinking about this for a while, but I have changed the way that Fell looks, like, on a major scale. She looks so different. And the reason behind this is I just thought she was really, like, not Mary Sue, but definitely unoriginal. Um, I mean, white fur, solid white fur, and orange eyes. I get the feeling that that's pretty common. Maybe not so much the eyes, but uh, she's no longer, and this is the part that got me the most. She's no longer going to have a scar over her eye. That's not going to be a canon thing. That's not going to happen. Um, and that's because both the colors and the whole scar thingy, it's just, I don't really remember for sure, but I'm pretty sure it was derived from Brightheart, from Warriors, and I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be some copier, because it's like every time I started looking at Fell while I was typing, every time I thought of Fell, it was like, oh man, I really need to fix this, but how? And so today I spent a lot of time working on a new reference sheet. Um, I'm actually really proud of it because, one, I just really like the colors and the patterns that I use, but two, I used my realistic style, which I hadn't done for a while, and I improved a little bit on it, so I think it looks really nice for my realistic style, so I'm just proud of that. But yeah, as you can see, she's still got white fur, but the orange eyes are gone. She's got cream and a kind of a toffee-ish brown on her. And I'll explain the reason for this. First of all, I don't know, there might be spoilers in here, but there's specific reasons I did these specific colors. And so before then, if you want to read SDF first or what I have of it so far, then go ahead and do that. I'll put a link in the description. But anyway, I'll actually explain. Sorry, I'm not on a script right now, so it's kind of going on a lot. So we start off with just the solid white fur because white kind of represents like purity, and I just wanted to keep her with white fur because that's the part of it that I kept was the white fur, just because I didn't know what other color I would use. Um, the cream color on like the neck and the chest, as well as part of the tail and part of the ears. Yeah. Um, that is from the light, which spoiler is a Fell is a reincarnation of the light, and the light was a cream wolf with a little bit of white. So I wanted to stick with that a little bit, which is funny because the darkness and his reincarnation don't look anything alike at all. But I figured, I don't know, this just kind of suits Fell. Anyway, I'm going to move on again. The brown. This was because I didn't want to just do one different color. I wanted to have like 3 or 4 different colors on Fell, rather than just keeping it 2 basic colors. So I was like, okay, what can I do? And this is where I figured out that little model spot pattern thingy on her that kind of looks like paint strokes. But the brown was because her father, Falcon, is kind of a rusty brownish orange, so it's like I'll kind of incorporate him into that, but also keep it a feminine color. It was actually going to be gray, but I talked to some friends and I was like, hey, give me your opinion on this, and it just ended up, I also did like a number generator thingy. I don't know, I had such a hard time deciding on all of this stuff. But anyway, it ended up as brown. I do think it looks better than gray did. And then the green eyes. Her mother has tealish greenish eyes, the green eyes or blue eyes run in the family because that's kind of a dominant trait. But also green represents life and, you know, health and growth, and that's kind of a theme for the light, which she is a reincarnation of. So it's like that kind of makes sense to do green. But yeah, she looks super, super different, and things are gonna be super, super different. I'm not gonna edit the story in case I added any like description of her. Just know that this is gonna be the new design, and from now on, when I'm writing the next chapters, it will be this. And just imagine that this is what it is at the start of the book too. There's gonna be no scar, so I'll have some cover photos to update and stuff, and I'll get around to that eventually. We'll just have to see what happens. But anyway, I hope you guys understand. I don't know, let me know what you think about this in the comments if you want to. It's a big change. Still thinking about it, cuz Fel has been a character that I've had for years and years and years, and it's just, she always had looked white with orange eyes up until this day when I made this reference sheet, and so it's just coming to the realization of that kind of a big change. It's just, I guess she means a lot to me, so it's really strange. She I don't know. Does that make sense? Probably not. Sorry about going on as long as I did. That was unintentional, but again, I hope you guys understand. Let me know what you think, if you like it, if you don't like it. Stuff like that, and I'm not gonna like try and beg for attention. I know I said I was putting SDF in the description, but it's not like you have to be entitled to check it out. It's definitely not getting as many views as I had hoped it would, but that's fine. I'm writing it because I have always wanted to write it, and I just want to see if I can have the willpower to even finish a story like that. I think I've only finished, like, besides all of the stories, the small little Warriors copy stories that I've written in 7th grade, I think I've only finished like 1 or 2 stories, and one of them I've rewritten, and I'm still rewriting, and it's been like 2 years. See, I went under like this really long writer's block, not necessarily writer's block, where I just didn't want to, it's just I didn't want to do anything. I was just like, I'd rather do something else. But now I'm like slowly getting back into writing. I have more time now that I had like a book competition. That's over with. I had more work demanding classes, and those are done with. That kind of stuff. I'm just getting better at managing everything. So I'm glad about that. But oh my gosh, I'm going on again. I will stop talking now. So thank you for watching, especially if you ended up watching this whole thing, this whole, 9-minute thing. Because that shows how dedicated you are. You guys are really, really awesome. Stay awesome. Have a wonderful day or night or whatever it is that you're having right now. Yes. Alright. Bye-bye.